Welcome to Pod Crawlers. I'm Kelly.
I'm Eric.
And I don't even know what episode this is.
I think this is the 38th episode.
I was going to say either 37th or 38th. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I hope everybody out there had a nice holiday.
Some good eats.
Yum, yum.
Oh, I love stuffing.
You love a lot of food. Stuffing, turkey,
Cranberry
pumpkin
sauce,
pie, cranberry sauce.
croissant rolls.
It was pretty freaking good.
Just like this episode here.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our Thanksgiving movies last episode.
Or not.
Oh, come on. I think mine was pretty funny.
I want to see those movies.
Me too.
I would love to see those.
If anybody wants to make up a trailer and send it to us, I think that would be fun. Okay.
Anywho, sorry. Stuff in my throat. This episode, we're going to talk about the Brad Pitt masterpiece, Cutting Class.
Never heard of it?
And we're going to talk about another masterpiece, emphasis on ass, The Other Hell, which I know Kelly and I, we could probably agree that Rob Zombie's Halloween may be one of the worst movies ever, if not the worst. But I think we can agree that The Other Hell beats the shit out of that one.
It's bad on a whole nother level, yeah.
Yeah. I want to remind everyone out there that this is our last regular episode of the year. The next episode that we're going to have is going to be a Podcrawler Award pre-show, a nomination show, where we talk about the categories, or whatever you call them. And I'm working on that list of movies that we have talked about this year. And want to remind you all, if you want me to repost a episode that we pulled because of space limitations, email us at podcrawlers@gmail.com. And if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, podcrawlers@gmail.com.
Married? No!
I'm so keeping that. Anywho. Cutting Class.
Yes. There's a killer on the loose in the late 80s. That's really all you need to know. You can really probably tell that from looking at the cover of the movie, too.
You mean the hunky Brad Pitt,
Yes. This was, picture Brad Pitt in Thelma and Louise. And
it was shortly before that.
Yeah, he looks about the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me say, I'm not a fan of Brad Pitt because I think he's sexy or anything like that. I do like some of his roles. I love him in the Ocean's 11 movies.
He's awesome in those.
And I do like him in several other roles. But it's not his best acting ever.
Well, it's not necessarily a Brad Pitt movie. I mean, this is before Brad Pitt was Brad Pitt.
Well, yeah.
The movie itself is basically a teen slasher movie. There's a killer on the loose, and the movie suffers from a couple of problems. The acting, yeah, but in a movie of this sort, you're not watching this movie for the acting, so we could let that slide, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, the guy who plays the recently released Psycho Kid.
Who's not doing the killing, by the way.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's predictable, But there's a point where you think, oh, this is gonna be like a April Fool's Day, where it's not really a horror movie per se, it's more of a mystery. But then something happens, like what was it? A javelin through the trampoline kills the
PE teacher,
yeah,
the coach.
and then you're like, never mind. It's 80s hard trash.
What I think is funny is that throughout the whole movie, I'm thinking, okay, they're pinning it on this kid because he's a psychopath. He just was released from a mental institution or whatever. Well, of course the killer's not going to be him.
You would, in a normal movie, you would think that.
I'm thinking, how are they going to turn this so it's someone else in the movie?
And then they introduce, I don't know if it was fairly early or fairly late, that he and the Brad Pitt character were friends.
Yeah.
And Brad Pitt, what happened to the psycho kid is that, I guess, the dad's brakes in his car were cut. And he died that way, I guess.
Yes.
And the person who taught him that was Brad Pitt's character.
Mm-hmm.
So then you think, oh, well then Brad Pitt's character is the psycho one, and this psycho kid took the rap for him.
Yeah. But no.
I hope we're not spoiling anything.
Oh,
and if
please.
we are,
like,
then
anybody that listens to our podcast is really going to go out and get cutting class.
I don't know. Maybe they went out and got Creatures from the Abyss.
Well, that one was a
good.
wonderful movie.
That is a Podcrawler's recommendation. Cutting class is not.
No.
Another main problem I had is that, well, in addition to me falling asleep throughout the movie, at one point I thought the movie was almost over.
Yes.
Then I looked at the time on the DVD player and it was 45 minutes in.
Uh-huh.
And the movie's, well, what is it, 90 minutes maybe?
Yeah. It was 90 minutes, and I agree with you. I thought at the 45-minute mark it had to be over. But no, it was not.
Going and going and going. Good things about this movie?
Brad Pitt's in it.
It's fun to laugh at him. It's not a horrible movie. It's just not memorable, maybe.
It's honestly, not fun. I think it would be better if there was some outlandish twist,
right,
that they then followed through with. But the fact that there's just nothing, it's just like, oh, it is the kid, the psycho kid that just got released from the mental institution.
Right.
Wow. That's a big, who cares?
It's a disappointment, right. And also, I don't know if this has any bearing on the reveal that the psycho kid is the killer, but you kind of get a sense in the first couple of minutes of the movie that it's going to be a parody or a spoof of slasher movies, but I don't know how, but that got kind of lost. I don't know when, but just throughout the movie, it didn't know what it wanted to be. A serious horror movie, a mystery, a tongue-in-cheek movie, didn't know what it wanted to be, and
it was a little,
lacking.
Let down.
Yes.
You forgot to mention who the wonderful girlfriend was played by. I don't know her name.
Jill Schlolin or something?
Sure.
Who cares?
But she was in several movies, including Babes in Toyland with my favorite actor and yours, Keanu Reeves. I'm not actually saying that I like Keanu Reeves. Anyway.
And she was also in...
She was also in The Phantom of the Opera, the one with Robert Englund. And her acting, I think, was probably the worst of anybody on the movie.
This movie or those movies?
No, this movie.
Yeah, she was
probably those two. But
I'm glad she retired and started a family.
Yes.
Moving on to a movie that, some movies, the title sums it up perfectly, For example, Titanic. It's an overblown epic. It's huge. Mm-hmm. Well, plus the boat's called Titanic. What else?
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes. What is that about, you know? Aliens. And then you have movies that you kind of wonder, wow, did the producers of this movie name this movie what they did, you know, laughing behind everyone's backs? The Other Hell is aptly named.
The thing is, it was Italian.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
No, what were you
No,
gonna say?
it was Italian.
No, I was just going to say, it's Italian, so maybe the translation...
I believe in Italian it is le shit.
I don't think that's what it's called.
Let me preface this with a little something. I like Italian horror movies. I love them. I love bad movies. I love trash. I do. I will watch Zombie 3, Zombie 4, and Zombie 5
The
over
Maury
and over
Show.
again. The Maury Show. I will watch Demons and Demons 2 over and over again. This one, it just leaves me speechless.
Wow.
This movie was the first movie that I don't have their names and I don't care enough to go over and do research. A duo who also made Hell of the Living Dead and Rats Nights of Terror, which I talked about a month or so ago on this show. And I thought those two movies, I thought Rats Nights of Terror, or Night of Terror, was probably one of the worst movies ever. And we thought Rob Zombie's Halloween was one of the worst movies ever. The Other Hell, I think this movie is absolutely the worst movie ever unleashed on the public.
That's pretty scary.
The story, or the plot, or whatever they threw at us, strange happenings are going on at a convent. The movie begins, I don't even really know what the hell was going on in the first place.
No.
I don't even know where to begin with this movie. First of all, I didn't know convents had secret mad scientist laboratories in the basement.
Well, the Italian ones do.
Oh. Well, maybe that's why we hate this movie so much.
We're not Italian.
Right. But Italians eat this shit up. Italians made The Other Hell like their top grossing movie of 1980 or whatever. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, just that, everyone thinks that the devil is on the loose in this convent possessing people, and I don't know if it's the Vatican or whoever is in charge of the convent. They send a priest out, and these weird things, like things mysteriously catching on fire. I don't even know what else because I was in and out in this movie. All of these bad, weird things happen, and the person that was sent, the priest, he is just so nonchalantly like, oh, that's happening. But this goes on for however long the movie was. It 90, 95 minutes or something? And Kelly, you did not finish the movie.
Oh, darn.
Me, I didn't finish the movie. And I am very confident in saying that this is the worst movie ever.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far. It's probably the worst Italian movie ever.
You haven't seen Rat's Night of Terror.
But you just said it's the worst movie ever.
It's just mind-boggling that this was released. Anyone can make a movie, but to have this movie be released on video, I'm sure it was in the theaters back then, and now on DVD. My question is why? Is it because the powers that be want people to see how bad this movie really is?
Do you want to explain to our audience the wonderful baby scene?
Yes, I do. Well, it turns out, because I didn't finish this movie, I have no idea what really happened in the end. Plus, I was in and out. Maybe this was all a fever dream or something. Well, the priest who's investigating all this, he has I don't even know what the hell it is. It's a precursor to a portable DVD player or something. It's some kind of tape player, but it's a videotape player, I guess, and it's in a briefcase or something. Well, he's sitting there at the desk that this thing is perched on, and all of a sudden you see like very bad animated squiggles on the screen. And here we go, exposition time. What's going on, or what had happened in the past, is that the Mother Superior confronts a nun who had a baby, and that's a no-no.
That is a definite no-no.
But this Mother Superior, she's a little crazy. Okay, what she does, they're arguing. Her and the nun are arguing. And the Mother Superior grabs the baby from the nun, and they're in the kitchen, by the way. She grabs the baby and throws it head first into a boiling pot of water. It's at that point where she grabs the baby where you see that it's really not a baby. It's so obviously a doll. She grabs it, and I don't know if there were sound effects. I don't think so. I don't know. But the nun grabs the baby, the doll, from the pot and holds it in her arms so that it's facing the Mother Superior. But the nun's hands are covering the face, I guess because the baby is burned horribly. And all you see is the baby doll eyes. But it's so obviously a doll. Hilarious.
But you forgot to say that Mother Superior thought that the baby was evil
and a child of the devil and all this other stuff.
Devil.
And that same scene, the Mother Superior dies somehow. I can't remember. I will tackle this movie again at some point. I've just got to
have fun,
buy some whiskey, and just settle down for an afternoon and just do it. Yeah, that's all I can say about this movie.
The other hell.
Yeah. So basically, from what I get, not to spoil anything, that it's really not the devil. Maybe that it's the baby grown up and she has telekinetic powers. Maybe I'm making the movie better in my head.
Here's what I say.
Here's what you say.
Rob Zombie's Halloween is hell, and this movie is the other hell.
That's pretty good. Anywho.
We were going to also talk about the new trailer for the once untitled J.J. Abrams project. It now apparently has a title. It's just going to be called Cloverfield.
Which was the secret working title that...
Yeah, the Cloverfield project.
Yeah.
That's lame. I'm sorry.
This whole movie is going to be lame. This is a case where the hype exceeds the actual substance.
Oh, definitely.
And with that said, I want to see it. See
me
how
too.
bad it's going to be. Because it's not going to prove me wrong. This trailer, it's almost laughable. And,
I just have a bad feeling that all the movie is going to be is exactly what the trailers show.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of clipping, it's like you're watching a bunch of movie clips all jumbled together.
Right.
And there's really no story.
Right.
It's just things are happening, people are reacting, and then we go to another thing happening and another thing reacting.
Right. And it kind of touches on my point in that why make a low-key, kind of a low-key, big rampaging monster movie? The point of a big monster movie a la Godzilla is to see Godzilla, the monster,
Yeah.
destroy everything. Not from one group or one person's tiny perspective, filmed on a fucking cell phone.
But we're doing something different. We're
Fuck
doing
that.
something innovative.
Fuck you, J.J. Abrams. You and Rob Zombie have a circle jerk all you want, but keep your bullshit off of my movie screens and my TV screens and off my YouTube.
Wow. Ooh. Someone, I think, got his knickers in a bunch.
God damn it. I'd rather watch The Other Hell than watch
God.
that piece of shit.
You just said you wanted to see it.
Oh. Well, I want to see it to see how bad it's going to be. We can sneak in, I'll see it. But I mean, really. I mean, why waste this money and this hype? God, you know what it... If it had been like the next big budget Godzilla movie, do you know how people would be stoked for it? All the hype, no one knows shit about it, and then Godzilla. You know what I mean? No. Cloverfield.
Yeah, that's pretty lame. Unless J.J. Abrams is just gonna pull a big psych out, and it'll be Godzilla, the Cloverfield Project.
Who knows? I doubt it, though. It's due out January 18th, and I don't think that motherfucker is smart enough.
Oh, ouch.
Also, we saw the preview for Southland Tales. First of all, it's by the guy who did Donnie Darko, which... Did you see Donnie Darko?
No, I did not.
I did, and it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's one of those...
How many worse movies have you ever seen
How
are
many
there?
movies are out there? No, it's one of those movies that has fooled people into thinking it's a cult classic and it's such a smart movie and it's so, visionary or whatever. It's a piece of crap. Okay? Well, this movie, Southland Tales, I've heard things about that. It's a post-apocalyptic. It's with The Rock and Sarah Michelle Gellar. I thought it had potential despite the people who are in it and the director.
Did you forget that Mandy Moore and Justin Timberlake are in it too?
Well, this preview reminded me, and this preview totally shot any hope I had. Totally.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And again, it's like, oh, we're going to make this cult classic, and we're going to make Southland Tales this different, Different is not necessarily better or good.
No. There are pretty good different movies out there,
Right.
I guess. But I don't know. I'm not really feeling it.
Not at all.
Anyway.
Anyway, I think we ranted long enough.
We did. You did.
Whoa.
Gosh.
I need to go lay down.
I thought that The Other Hell, I thought you said it made you speechless, but...
You know what?
weren't
It didn't.
speechless.
Holy shit. Anywho. Next week, like I said, the nomination show. Then in 2 weeks, 2 weeks after that, we're going to have the awards show.
Yay!
Yay! And then
We'll send the creators of these movies our little pot crawlies.
if we can find them. Until then, I'm Eric.
And I'm Kelly.
And this has been Pod Crawlers.